What's up, everybody? Welcome to Normiville.
You know why I'm here. You know why I'm here. You know why I'm here. You know why I'm here.
Yes, you know why I'm here. Today, we got to talk about Mr. Antonio Brown. Again, the ex-Diva wide receiver, Pittsburgh Steeler, Oakland Raider, New England Patriot, and lastly, Tampa Bay Buccaneer. Got his one Super Bowl with Tom Brady, which tells another story about him and Tom Brady's relationship that I'll get into maybe later on today. But in any case, last week I did a video about Antonio Brown where he took a majority ownership of the Albany Empire, and subsequently in 3 months, he was somehow able to completely implode the team, so much so that they were booted out of their own Arena Football League. Now, mind you, this team was a championship winning team the 2 years previous to, I believe, Antonio Brown taking the helm of the team. And they were, while his 3-month tenure as owner, they were mired with financial issues. I think he had a fine somewhere in there, which he has yet to pay, I believe. And then, long story short, he didn't pay his dues, he didn't pay his bills to the league and his team, to be honest. And now the Albany Empire is no longer in their own league. Well, not only did Antonio Brown get his team kicked out of the league, but apparently he didn't even have the stones to pay his goddamn players or his staff. So, guess what they're going to do? Apparently, they're going to file a lawsuit against Antonio Brown, as you can see right here from Yahoo Sports. Antonio Brown's Arena Football team preparing a lawsuit after they say he reversed their final paychecks. Yes. Remember, they had one more game to play, I believe, before the team was kicked out of the league. And allegedly, they got paid, and then Antonio Brown somehow reversed their paychecks. Before they even made it home, they thought they had money. They played the last game. At least they got paid. Apparently, no, they didn't. Players and coaches noticed that their final paychecks were reversed out of their accounts and now can't get in contact with Antonio Brown.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch.
Yeah. Let's read. Albany Empire coaches and players are planning to file a class action lawsuit against owner and former NFL player Antonio Brown after they said he pulled paychecks back out of their bank accounts after their final game.
Bitch, ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
According to the Albany Times Union, Empire coach Mo Leggett said he and his players were paid for days after their final game against the Orlando Predators, as expected. But less than a week later, they realized their paychecks had been reversed and taken back out of their respective bank accounts. It's unclear how many Empire staff and players allegedly had their paychecks reversed or what the amounts were. Leggett said he's tried repeatedly to reach Brown, his accountant, and the team president, but has not received any answers.
Target acquired.
Wow. So, somewhere along the line, I don't know if this is on purpose or accident, but Antonio Brown has yet to reach out to these people and explain himself for what's going on with their money. They got paid, and then after their game was over, their last game, unfortunately, days later, they realized that their money was gone. Their paychecks had been reversed out of their account. And they tried numerous times to contact this man to no avail, and they're wondering, where is their money?
Enemy spotted.
Here's a quote here. Quote, "I'm frustrated," Leggett told the Times Union. "I tried to give Brown the benefit of the doubt. I tried to work with him. I was trying to be the peacemaker, the mediator, to make sure things ran smoothly and just under the radar, but I can no longer do that." Well, I wouldn't either. That alleged issue is just the latest Browns team faced in the National Arena League. The National Arena League terminated the franchise and kicked it out of the league earlier this month after Brown failed to make required payments to the league's operating budget. Brown, the league said, purchased the team and made the initial required payment in April. He failed to pay in May and then challenged the April payment, which the league said was paid back to him. The league also said Brown failed to pay a $1,000 fine for public comments, but it's unclear what comments the NAL was referring to specifically. Brown allegedly owed the league $21,000. All right. So he paid the payment in April when he took the team. He didn't make the payment in May, and then he challenged the April payment, and then they were like, about the time, June came around, they're like, no, forget it. We just give you your money back, and we'll just boot all y'all out of the league, and we ain't got to worry about you or the team. Which, that's unfortunate for the players and the staff of the team. But Brown has been on social media since then talking crap about Brady and other things, as he usually does, somehow crapping on Brady, even though Brady got him off the couch, but that's another story. Twice, actually, but that's another video, okay? So, and Brown still owes payments for fines that he had while he was in the league that he has yet to pay and probably will not pay because his team's gone now. And he's probably forget it. I don't have to worry about it no more because they're not in the league. So no harm, no foul, right? It's done. Scoundrel. Let's read some more. Leggett said he is searching for a lawyer to file his lawsuit, and several players told the union, the Times Union, they would happily join. I would if I were them. Quote, I feel like this was his plan all along. Ain't that something?
Enemy spotted.
Former Empire wide receiver Fabian Guerrera told the Times Union, quote, I feel like he does stuff for social media and to sell his songs, his crappy songs, if you ask me.
Target acquired.
I think it's just what he does. That's the type of guy he is. No one trusts him anymore. I see it hard for him to get any future deals going because of how he is as a person. We probably won't get any more deals after this. I mean, it's his first time actually owning a franchise or owning something of substance outside of having his football career. And in 3 months, it just went up in smoke. So I doubt he gets any other deals past this. He can sell these crappy songs and coast off of whatever NFL clout he has left. Brown, 34, played in the NFL for 12 seasons with the Pittsburgh Steelers, New England Patriots, and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. While he was once one of the top receivers in the league at his peak, I agree, Brown's career spiraled downhill fast. He hasn't played since he stripped off his gear and ran off the field in the middle of a Buccaneers game at the end of the 2021 season. That was disgraceful. He has also faced battery and burglary conveyance charges and multiple allegations of EPAR and SM. And you can read that right there. Well, Antonio Brown didn't pay his bills when the team was active in the National Arena League. They were disbanded and kicked out of the league. And now we're finding out that he didn't even have the decency. He didn't even have the decency to pay his players and his staff their last paychecks as a part of this franchise. Where is he now? On podcast talking crap about other NFL players. Doing IG lives about how many AC units he has in the back of his mansion. Meanwhile, the people that he screwed over with the Albany Empire have to wonder where their next dollar is going to come from. Some of them might have actually depended on this last paycheck to feed their families or themselves. Can't get in touch with him. Now we have to file a lawsuit, right? So, as you see, we're finding out more and more that Antonio Brown has turned out to be a very despicable man. A good NFL player at his peak, but as a person, he's a POS. Looks like, in my opinion. But if the lawsuit continues to go on or he pays his players, whichever one comes first, I will keep you abreast of what happens, all right? So thank you again for attending another episode of Normieville. You know me, I'm just a normie here to bring you the latest and greatest in sports, news, entertainment, and politics. Let me know what you think about this terrible story down in the comment section. And if you don't mind, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell on your way out of the door. And I will see you on the next video.